Okay, let's get started. Um, Happy Thursday. Good day for gratitude here in the Bay Area. Uh, it's a quick reminder. What is gratitude? I know I sort of regurgitate this formula over and over again, but I think it's worth remembering that we're trying to elicit an embodied experience. So it's not just a actual checklist that we're going through saying, yep, grateful for that. And this, it's really about dropping in, feeling it in the body and doing so intentionally, and then realizing that the person or the thing that we're experiencing this gratitude for is in many ways beyond our influence. It's happening to us, and we're just plain lucky, to have that experience happen. And today, I want to combine three different ways in which we can access gratitude that we've practiced here before. The first one is just a simple appreciation of the goodness. So really just dropping in and trying to bring all five senses to bear, to really notice where in the body we're feeling that goodness, and really steeping or savoring that appreciation. Then the second doorway in is imagining life without this person or experience or object, whatever it might be, and just to hang out there for a little bit, because it can really amplify the preciousness of what it is that we're touching into. And then the third one is, if by some magical mechanism we knew that this was in fact the last time that we were going to be experiencing this, how might that amplify or strengthen this sense of appreciation? So I thought let's try to combine all three of these into a practice today, and yeah, see where it goes. So start by closing our eyes and beginning by appreciating the this moment right here, right now. There's a peacefulness to it that we can drop into. Not suggesting that there aren't stressful or exciting things going on in your life. I'm just suggesting that right here, right now, as we sit together, is connecting with appreciation for being able to take a few minutes to sit quietly, to do this together. Trusting that all the stuff that we need to get done will still be there when we're done with this practice. Trying to make some space to allow gratitude to emerge. Let's start with something very sensory. So bring to mind a favorite food. So, maybe it's some fresh strawberries or blueberries, or a perfectly ripe avocado, or a warm, fresh slice of bread, whatever it might be for you. And you drop into first by looking at this food, taking in the colors, say, and imagine preparing it in such a way that you're ready to eat it. So now you're touching the food and you're feeling the moisture or the temperature, the texture. As you're bringing it up to your mouth to eat, you pause for a second and notice the smell. And putting it in your mouth, and again, feeling the texture and the temperature. and really slowly doing eating really slowly and mindfully, noticing the taste and just the sensation of having this favorite food of yours available to you in your mouth, and then eventually swallowing. They say we are what we eat. So just appreciating the nourishment, ingesting this food, really slowing things down and appreciating the whole process from beginning to end. Maybe taking taking another piece and going through the same process of feeling and looking at it, smelling, tasting and chewing. As you're appreciating this goodness, just pose the question, what would my life be like without this experience, without having this favorite food, without having access to it? Just noticing how much, in a sense, poorer your life would be if you hadn't found this food, or if you didn't have the taste buds or the appreciation to enjoy this particular food. Of course, lots of people who don't enjoy that particular food, but for you, for whatever reason, the stars have aligned to make this one of your favorite foods, and there it is. You get to experience it and enjoy it. And then another thought experiment is, what if you knew, again, through some cosmic magical feat, that you knew that this was the last time that you're going to enjoy this food? Much more precious to make that experience of seeing and feeling and tasting and eating. And switching gears to someone, a person that you love, you really appreciate. And same thing, all five senses. What's it like to look at them, to feel their presence? Maybe they have a smell that you really enjoy. How lucky to have them in your life. It's really savoring this experience, slowing down and really fully appreciating the role that they play in your life and the times that you've shared together. And who knows, what would your life be like had you never met them, if they weren't in your life the way that they are? And just notice if there's a sadness or a tenderness that arises, because again, that's a doorway into really a full appreciation for what it's like to actually have them in your life. And the reality is that there will be a last time where you see them or speak with them, interact with them. Just imagine for a moment that you knew in that moment that this was in fact the last time. Notice, notice where in the body you feel that. And then imagine yourself sort of radiating upwards and outwards and viewing your life, your existence through these three doorways into gratitude, be it people, experiences, objects that you interact with, the community where you live, your house. And including aspects of yourself. Maybe you've had some struggles in your life, some confusions, some difficulties. Just taking a moment to appreciate how you're here, survived, probably stronger for it. Just for a moment, appreciating these parts of you. And then taking a deep breath in, really breathing into your chest and into your belly. Slowly exhaling through the mouth. And hold the exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another deep inhale, breathing into that gratitude in the body. And letting go of doubts or worries, anything that blocks you from that kind of appreciation of the goodness. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And open your eyes, come on back to the session. Um, yeah, hoping that inspires you to move through the rest of your day with a sort of a heightened sense of awareness and appreciation for all of the magical things and people and experiences that you're probably going to have throughout the rest of your day. So hope that was a good reminder. Take care, everyone. I'll stick around if you want to chat.